Yeah, buddy, welcome back to 96.1 Styling as we're dragging right through the afternoon. And it's coming up about on that 4 o'clock hour. And me and B-Dubs just sitting in here, just talking about random shit for a Tuesday, just random stuff. Make sure to tune in tonight for all new Pure Adrenaline. You might be surprised. So yeah, what do you think, B-Dubs? What's for dinner tonight?
Man, that's a good question. For me, if it was a choice, and I was actually had a taste for it, it will be motherfucking Burger King, my guy.
Oh, shit. Going to Burger King.
Me, I won't say I'm a big dude, but, I am that, I'm a little slim. So, for me, it's that double Whopper meal, man.
Yeah, man.
Double Whopper.
You gotta have it. Gotta have it your way.
Have it my way. Built my way.
So let me ask you this: which Burger King do you go to? The one on Olive?
No, the one, not exactly. The one on McDonald Boulevard.
Oh, McDonald Boulevard. Okay.
The one on Bellefontaine Neighbors.
Okay.
Those are go-tos.
Man, you're going to the hood in Bellefontaine Neighbors.
I mean, shoot.
The food is always better in the hood, okay?
They are, but, it's a little sketchy. But especially,
Remember when Burger King had them tacos? The BK tacos?
I think so.
Yeah. So I go I go to fucking Burger King, and it was probably 11:30 at night, and I was with my buddy, this chick, and I was like, yeah, I want like 4 BK tacos. He goes, no, we're out of them. And I'm like, man, them things are good. And they were high as fuck. And he goes, yeah, man, them things are good, man. And it's like, I couldn't stop laughing. So I go, well, give me 2 Junior Whoppers and an OG chicken sandwich. And he's like, OG! I was like, what the fuck? These guys are high as fuck at work, but I'm going to tell you, the food, it was made right, and the food was off the chain at that Burger King. So, that was a Burger King up off a page, by the way. Now, the one on Olive, man, don't go to that one. That fucking one sucks. Like, them people are the most depressed fucking people working at Burger King I've ever seen in my life.
I agree with you on that one, because it was a night where me and my sister were heading to heading to the hospital to see my cousin. We went to the one on Olive, and let me tell you something, that line was long.
Yeah, and it's like when they go to take your order, they're like depressed. They're like,
hello there, how may I take your order? Like,
yeah, it's like, yeah, exactly like that. It's like, oh, and then when they're reading the order back to you, they do, oh. It's like, oh, you want 2 Junior Whoppers? Oh, like,
that's how you feel? Like, my bad for coming. You know what? Cassie don't order. I go to another one. That's okay. Like, yeah, I don't want to deal with that.
Now I'll tell you another Burger King in St. Louis that's pretty interesting. Have you ever went to the Westport Burger King?
I don't think I have. What's wrong with that one?
They take this order very seriously. Like the fucking king is back there gonna fucking shoot him or something, right?
Oh, God.
They are like very corporate. They're like, welcome to Burger King. How can I help you?
Ooh.
And they're like, 2 Junior Whoppers? Very good choice. And I'm just like, fucking dude, I was
like they got a gun pointing to their head, like, you gotta take this person's order seriously.
You're gonna be extremely serious.
I'm gonna pop you. I'm like, okay. Like, they scared, they shivering.
Yeah, it's like, I was just like, okay. And they were like, would you like anything else to snack on? And I'm like, you guys have snacks? well, we have side dishes, you know, jalapeno poppers, this, and I was like, and it's like they took the training video very seriously. Like, I just didn't know what to say. I was just like, huh. And it's like, if you go to Chick-fil-A, their
services are spectacular as well.
yeah, but see, Chick-fil-A has a hell of a training program, you know what I'm saying? And if you work for Chick-fil-A for a year, they'll start paying for your college. I mean, yeah, oh yeah, but you have to belong to their church. So I mean, don't drink the Kool-Aid, but their whole thing is to make a better society, okay? Now Chick-fil-A, okay? Them people are coming out of Chick-fil-A, and when somebody's, you know, putting on a job act, oh, they worked at Chick-fil-A for 2 years. Well, they know that they're going to have proper business sense and talk to people the right way. You know, I have looked up videos on YouTube, Chick-fil-A pissed off, or pissed off worker at Chick-fil-A. You can't find them because they don't fucking exist. You can cuss them out and be like, you are a piece of shit, blah, blah. And they're like, thank you and please come again.
Like, okay, you keep your composure there. Like, you keep it calm. Like, keep it professional. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah. But, yeah, this ain't like Burger King over on St. Charles Rock Road where they're going to be like, oh, you said what to me, motherfucker?
Oh, yeah, they're going to fight back. Like, they're going to, you know, stand their ground. You know, the workers, per se. They're going to stand their ground.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, or Waffle House.
Oh, no, not Waffle House. Don't go there.
Waffle House will throw down with somebody.
Oh, they will. See, you know, they don't play. Like, oh, you talking shit about my coworker? Bet. Like, with their hands. Yeah, they ready to brawl.
yeah, they're ready to fucking throw down, you know. What do you mean? What do you mean you didn't like my biscuits? Fucking, you know. Now I'm gonna tell you listeners this, and I've I have brought this up on the station before. Me and DJ Kaizen was out on tour, and he said something to me. When you go to a Waffle House in the middle of the night, and if they're outside smoking a cigarette, the workers, you're going to have the best meal you've ever fucking had. Because they have nothing better in their fucking life to make you the best meal ever. And this is fucking true. Because I was out in Indy. And I called him and I said, hey, you ain't going to believe what this Waffle House girl just said to me. And I go, can you repeat it? And she's like, why? And she was embarrassed. And I said, I'll explain. Just repeat what you said to me. She goes, well, honey, we'll get your order up as soon as I'm going to go on break and go and have a cigarette. And he's like, fuck yeah. And he's like, you know, dude, you're getting some good food tonight. And then I had to explain the whole thing to her. And she goes, oh, it must be a reason why people leave happy. And I'm like, if you go to a Waffle House and they're not outside smoking cigarettes, the food ain't going to be as good. And that's 100% fucking fact. And I know that sounds fucked up, but like, if they're outside smoking cigarettes and they come back and they're smelling like weed, you're gonna have the best fucking food you ever had. Because they have no choice but to make you some damn good food.
Like in the morning time, per se, I think, or like, dinner time.
No, this is generally in the witching hour in the middle of the night. Okay, this is when the clubs are closing.
Okay.
No.
I'm not that person to go to Waffle House that this come, around this time,
Yeah. This is during the witching hour in the middle of the night, So yeah, that's what it be, people. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, have you been to Jack in the Box lately? It's like Jack in the Box has drastically went downhill.
I think the last time I went was a couple months ago, and it was me, my sister, and my granny were trying to get tacos. And when I said there was only one worker in the back, I guess, making our order, it was...
It could have been true.
That, making our order... And also, when was making our order, they were they were not answering the microphone. Like, we were trying to get his attention or their attention. And let me tell you something. No response. It was quiet. And I decided to drive up front to the window just to find out, yes, there was one worker in the back. But they didn't answer we couldn't get his attention to, make our food. So we went somewhere else and just said, yeah, F it, we going somewhere else.
Yeah, I mean, and that's kind of the same problem that I've had. Now, what's interesting is I was over in Illinois, and it was me and a car club member, and they were like, hey, let's go to Jack in the Box. And then I kind of cringed. I was like, I don't know. So I haven't been to Jack in the Box in a while because of the shitty service at the Jack in the Box on the Rock Road, right?
Right.
So we went to the drive-thru. I didn't know that you could get Red Bull and shit at Jack in the Box now.
That's new to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I ain't been to a real Jack in the Box because all the ones we got, either they're closing them down or you can't get nobody to fucking take an order.
Yeah,
because I remember it was months ago. It's like maybe a year ago. We went inside Jack in the Box. We stood there for 15 minutes and they were like, is there something I can help you with? And I was like, yeah, we would like to order food. And they're like, oh, let me get somebody for you. I'm like, well, what the fuck do you do?
Wait a minute. Like, you just answered my question and now you're like, oh, let me get somebody. What are you doing? Like, what are you too busy doing, but you can't take my order? That's kind of like opposite or reverse. Like, you could ask another employee of in your establishment to take my order. But you're right there. You're right there. Why not? You can't do it.
Yeah, well, it's just like you go to Taco Bell or a lot of these places now. They got this. They don't take cash anymore inside. It's all a menu board. So I'm like, fuck, I gotta learn how to do this thing now. It's just like I've got this whole issue with fucking self-checkouts, right? If I've got a few items, cool. But I am the son of a bitch that's going to pick up something in the store that ain't going to ring up right, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not a self-checkout person unless I have a few items, okay? Then I'm like, okay, I can do that. But no, when they forced us to all this self-checkout, well, it's just like I go to Taco Bell or some of these places and I got to key in all my shit, okay? Then they're like, well, how would you like your taco made? Do you want extra this, extra this? I'm like, what the fuck? Like I might as well go back there and build the motherfucker and make it myself. I mean, it's like, and then it's like, are you sure you don't want any extras? And I'm like, no, I don't want any. But are you sure? And I'm like, why?
Okay, relax.
Why you keep fucking asking me? And there's a fucking computer board telling me, asking me. It's just,
Okay, sure. Like,
then the drive fucking through, they got big curbs everywhere and you don't want to scratch your rims because your car barely fits fucking through there. We're going to make the drive-through narrower so people will have to come inside and deal with our fucking menu board. And nobody can take your fucking order. It's like, here's your bag of food. And I'm like, man, I question if this shit's even right. So, but here comes those DJs. It's about that time, people. We're going to pass over to the DJs. Make sure to tune in tonight for the new Pure Adrenaline show. That's from 7 to midnight. So, I'm Izzy D, and this is B-Dubs, and we're getting the hell out of here, but we will catch you tomorrow. See ya!
Later, y'all!